give time to everybody to rejoin. This is the 5th time I'm trying to go live right now. I don't know what is the problem with my internet connection today. It's so frustrating though. Anyhow, wait 1 second. Let me just share in our group that I went live here. I'll let you see what I'm doing. Okay. I just started a new video. Here's the link. All right, I'm gonna share the link with our group. Give a little time for people to join again. And there was just like 7 people here, I think. And then here, I'm sharing this link. All right. Okay, maybe I'll do Jaidvani again just to give people time to join again. Haribol Raghava Pandit Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Okay. Jai Shri Guru Gauranga Gandhar Vikagiri Shri Radha Vinod Bihari Ju ki jai. Shri Govinda Gopinath Madan Mohan Ju ki jai. Nitya Vishnu Vishnu Para Shutar Shata Shimad Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj Shri Guru Dev ki jai. Nitya Vishnu Vishnu Para Shutar Shata Shimad Shri Bhaktivedanta Vaman Goswami Maharaj ki jai. Nitya Vishnu Vishnu Para Shimad Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Nitya Vishnu Vishnu Para Shimad Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj ki jai. Nitya Vishnu Vishnu Para Shimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada ki jai. Nitya Vishnu Mahabhagavat Shri Gokshara Babaji Maharaj ki jai. Nitya Vishnu Shri Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur ki jai. Nitya Vishnu Vaishnav Sarvabhaum Shri Raghunātha dāsa Babaji Maharaj ki jai. Rupa Anugariya Guru Varga ki jai. Shri Rup Sanatan Bhatta Raghunāth Shri Jeev Gopal Pada Das Raghunath Goswami Prabhu ki jai. Shri Swarup Damodar Rai Ramanandari Shri Haripārṣada Vrinda ki jai. Namacharya Shri Haridas Thakur ki jai. Prem se ko Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Asri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Kshetra Mandala Gaura Mandala Vraja Mandala Mathura Vrindavan Dham ki jai. Sarva Abhishta Bharata Giriraj Maharaj ki jai. Radha Kund Shama Kund Yamuna Ganga Tulsi Bhakti Devi ki jai. Shri Harinam Sankirtan ki jai. Shri Giriraj Maharaj ki jai. Sarva Abhishta Bharata Giriraj Maharaj ki jai. Śrī Govardhana-vāsa-prārthanā-daśakam ki jai. Śrīla Raghunātha dāsa Gosvāmī ki jai. Shri Harinam Sankirtan ki jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai. Shri Stavavali ki jai. Shri Nitai Gaur Premanande. Hari Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. Thanks for the kind words, Raghava Pandit Prabhu. Hare Krishna. All right, sorry for all that trouble. My God, this is beyond frustrating. I've been trying to go live for half an hour now, and this is my 5th time trying to go live, 5th attempt. But thank you for being so patient with me, everybody. Let me share my screen now. Hopefully it will just continue working. All right, so yesterday, in the previous class, we went over the first verse of Śrīla Raghunātha dāsa Gosvāmī's Govardhan-vāsa-prārthanā-daśakam. And that was this verse here, Nijapati Bhujadanda. So why don't we go over this again? Make it a little bigger. Actually, I'll make this translation bigger. There. All right. So, and we went over this meter. What is it called? The Mālinī meter, which is like this. Here's the. So it's da 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 da. Da 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 da. So nija. Here, I'll put this next to the last line, and you can say the last line with me in this meter. So far, everybody, all the recitals that everybody sent to me, though, they got it perfect. So perfectly, they said it. So I think you all have it down now, but let's just go over it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fast, and then 2 slow, then a pause, then slow, then fast, slow, slow, fast, slow, slow. Nija-nikaṭa-nivāsaṁ dehi Govardhana tvam. Nija-nikaṭa-nivāsaṁ dehi Govardhana tvam. Like that. All right, so let's do the first verse together. Oh, and you can play. You can. Somebody is asking in our WhatsApp group how to play kartals with this. What's the beat? So it's the 2-beat, and it's easy to play it. It gets a little bit difficult for this last part. I'll show you what I mean. So I'm gonna clap my hands and then I'll start singing. But once you get used to it, it's not a problem. It's just in the beginning, it's a little bit difficult to get used to playing the 2-beat while singing this last part here. Let's do it. So 1, 2. Nijapati bhuja danda chhatra bhavam prapadya pratihata mada drishto danda devendra garva atula prithula shaila shreni bhupam priyame nija-nikaṭa-nivāsaṁ dehi Govardhana tvam. Actually, no, it's more difficult at this part. Let's try it. Anyways, let's try. So I'll read this translation. So you became like an umbrella on the handle of your Lord's arm, thus obliterating the proud Devaraj Indra, who had become impudent, intoxicated by his own majesty. You are without comparison the king of great mountains. O Govardhan, please give me residence by your side. So hopefully you kind of have an idea of all the words here from the last class. Maybe I should go over it one more time. Oh, actually something. Sharing my screen? Yes, I am. No, there isn't an ever beat at the end. But it's just the way you sing it, it's like a little bit, I don't know, it feels a little off. It's fine though. nija-nikaṭa-nivāsaṁ dehi Govardhanatam. Yeah. So yeah, so the other day I was supposed to go live to do this the other day, the second verse, which we're going to go over now. But then I realized right before I went live, I looked at it and I was like, wait a second, I don't know the third. I don't know what lagnakas means. I don't know if amandam relates to pramada-madana-līlāḥ. I had like a few different questions like that. And so then I decided not to go live. And then Haripārṣada Prabhu very kindly helped me understand a few words. So now I think I'm still not 100% clear on it, but close enough. I can explain it, and if I find out anything more, then I'll tell you. I really want to get Radhika's input actually on this second verse, but she's super busy. So yeah, but so let's go over this. My mind's a little bit scattered right now because yeah, all the trouble I had at the internet, and now I'm not. So I'm a little bit vatted out right now, having a hard time focusing. Should I go over the words on this verse though again? Let's do that. Just it's good to always have a recap. So nijapati means your Lord, and bhuja means arm. Danda means like a stick, like a rod, and chhatra bhavam means the state of being an umbrella. You became an umbrella. Prapadya means attained. So you got the state of being an umbrella. With the Lord's arm, with your nijapati, your Lord, his bhuja, his arm was the danda, was the handle of the umbrella. And so therefore, having become the umbrella, you pratihata, you completely obliterated, or you removed the pride, the garva of Devendra. Devendra means the king of the ruler, of the devas, of the demigods. So Devendra means Indra, Devaraj Indra. Indra, who is completely mada, he was completely intoxicated with drishta, and he became emboldened. He became really bold and udanda, arrogant. But yeah, these three words, drishta, udanda, and garva, are pretty similar. They're all like proud, arrogant, impudent, like that. So pratihata, you obliterated that pride of Devendra. Now, atula, you are without compare. Pratula Shaila Shreni Bhupa. You are the Bhupa, the king of Pratula Shaila Shreni. Shaila means mountain, and Shreni means groups, multitudes, like makes it plural. So, and Pratula means wide, expansive, great, big. So you are without comparison, the king of all mountains, of all great, ginormous mountains, and Priya Me, and you are very dear to Me. Me means me, to me. So, O Govardhan, nija-nikaṭa-nivāsaṁ, dehi. Give, and also this me, this me here, this relates to this word priyam here. So you are dear to me, and dehi me, give me. So, O Govardhan, nija-nikaṭa-nivāsaṁ, dehi, give me nivāsaṁ, residence, nija-nikat, near your side, near to you, in your proximity. Or as I heard it explained once, also give me residence with those who are your nija-nikat, who are near to you. So we're praying for that we could always reside with our Gurudev, with Śrīla Prabhupada, with our whole Guru Varga, all the Brajvasis, everybody who is our Guru Varga is our Brajvasis, right? Yeah, who are always nija-nikat, who are always with Govardhan. They reside in Govardhan. And then O Govardhan, and tvam just means you. So now we'll go over the second verse. 1 second, I got WhatsApp message. I'm wondering if it has to do with connection. No, it doesn't. Okay. Now, second verse. Comments? Oh yeah, and pranams to everybody joining here. Raghava Pandit Prabhu, Manjari Didi, Champak Didi, Madhavi Didi, Prajumna Prabhu, Mantra Murti Mataji, Rohit Radhakrishnan ji. Wow, lots of people. All right. All right, so now, actually, before we start, I found an audio of my Gurudev going over this in Badger. Because my Gurudev, this was my Gurudev's like favorite. I don't know, he would always quote this verse from Govardhan-vāsa-prārthanā-daśakam, especially during Anukut time. He would recite it and everybody would repeat after him. So yeah, we can listen to that as well. But first, I'll just quickly explain it and then we can move on to that. So pramada means intoxicated, intoxicating, and madan means Cupid. So, or it can be used as an adjective. It can mean like amorous and pastimes. So you're intoxicating, amorous pastimes. I mean, other synonym of pramad when I looked it up was delightful and like that. That's how I translated it here. But really, like the way I'm used to seeing it is intoxicated, maddened, like that. So, and then kandare-kandare. So this is referring to the nava-yūnor dvandvam, the ever fresh, the ever youthful divine couple. Dvandvam means divine couple. Nava-yūnor means ever youthful. Yeah, ever fresh, youthful, like that. Nava-yūnor. Nava means new, and yuno means youth. So, or youth, and it's in dual sense. So it's referring to the two, the dvandvam, the divine couple. Sorry, guys, I'm not explaining this very clearly, am I? All right, so, and racayati, we'll get to the caves here. I mean, kandare-kandare here. Racayati means, this word I had a little bit of trouble with. I didn't actually ask Haripārṣada about this, but usually means like creates. Rachana means to write. but racayati means like you create. The way that Haripārṣada translated this, let me just find it. Anyways, I think he translated it as you. One second. Where is it? Sorry, guys. Thanks for. Anyways, let's just say they engage. Okay, that's basically what it's saying. They perform, they engage, they create these divine, these pramada-madana-līlāḥ, these delightful amorous pastimes, these intoxicating amorous pastimes within kandare-kandare. That means in Sanskrit, also in Bengali and Hindi, if you repeat a word twice, then it means each and every, like again and again. Like what's an example? In what's Nitai Gunamani Amar, we say Ghare Ghare Bule Prem Amiyaraban. So Nityananda Prabhu, he goes from Ghare Ghare, he goes to each and every house. Ghare Ghare. He goes to each and every house. So here also, kandare-kandare te. Kandare means in the caves, in the caves. So in each and every cave. And te means your. So the youthful divine couple, nava-yūnor dvandvam, the youthful divine couple, in each and every one of your caves, kandare-kandare te means right? And in each and every case, they racayati, they engage in, they create, they perform pramada-madana-līlāḥ, intoxicating amorous pastimes, or delightful amorous pastimes. And then asminn means in this. And so I asked Haripārṣada what that means. He means, like, he says it refers to the caves. Where? Kandare-kandare, in each and every cave. And then this amandam, this word amandam was, I was always thinking that it referred to this pramada-madana-līlāḥ. Then Haripārṣada told me that it refers, like it's an adjective for them. But in every commentary that I looked, every translation, it was referring, see, look, it says prachur bhavi anushthan koren. Or in the Hindi translation, it says vishesh rupe karti rehti hai. And also in the Sanskrit commentary, it says yata syat tata pramada madana-līlāḥ racayati kurati. It says nirantaram. Okay. I'm just noticing this. Haripārṣada told me that andam, he translated it as eternally. But then when I looked at amandam in the Sanskrit, anything that's amandam means eternally. But now noticing it here, it says nirantara. Maybe it, but it's no. But here it says atishayam. So atishayam, translated everywhere, is it's referring to these pastimes that are performed by the nava-yūnor dvandvam. And here it says, the translation here uses the word utkata rupe. So like intensely. Utkata rupe rati krida. So they're intensely engaged in these amorous pastimes. Okay, so does that make sense? So now we come to the third line. Let's just read this. These first two lines mean the youthful divine couple form delightful amorous pastimes with each and every one of you. That's basically what it means. But with the word amandam, it'd be like intensely. Oops, I misspelled that. Yeah. And now the third line. This is actually the line that I had the most trouble with, was because I didn't understand what lagnakas meant, but it means that iti means thus, kila means certainly, for sure, kalana means seeing, and artham means for the purpose of. So for the purpose of seeing, tad-dvayor, that means these two. Lagnaka or lagnakas, it's a kas because of sandhi, but originally the word is lagnaka. So it says that becoming a guarantor, like ensuring that I'll be able to, you are able to guarantee that I will. Let's see. I'm going to open up the translation that Haripārṣada made. Okay. I will be able to do all the rest of the verses a lot more smoothly. It's just the second I had trouble with, but all the rest of the verses are really easy. So I'm sorry, this is such a choppy explanation, but so the way Haripārṣada translated it is he said that you will, by giving me permanent residence near you, he said, you will stand guarantee that I will be able to witness these pastimes. So lagnaka, you will stand guarantee. You will guarantee. Everywhere where I looked, it always said madhyasta, and I didn't fully understand what that meant there. Madhyasta. And madhyasta, as Haripārṣada explained it to me, he says is like an intermediary person who makes sure something happens. So like he said, he gave me an example of if somebody's when there's a marriage, you'll have the madhyasta, that person who will, I forgot the word he used. But, oh, thank you, Rupmanjariti. Intoxicatingly enchanting pastimes in each and every cave are performing the ever youthful couple there eternally. Yeah, they're eternally, they're intensely, they are engaging in these pastimes, or eternally. I just want to see what exactly Haripārṣada said to me. Just give me a second. I'm just opening up Messenger. He said madhyasta is like in a marriage when there's somebody there to, did you say officiate? Not officiate. That's not the right word. I'm just opening it up right now. My internet's going too slow. There, now it's open. Anyhow. Whatever, it's taking too long. Oh, here. He said, okay, he said, when two people get married in traditional, a madhyasta ensures that the relationship is fixed. So he makes sure that so Giriraj, he makes sure that we will have darshan of these pastimes. He's a guarantor. All right. Now let's go back over these lines again, and we'll just repeat this a few times. I'll put Rupmanjari's word for word up here. Okay. So, pramada-madana-līlāḥ, kandare-kandare. So the intoxicating, amorous pastimes in each and every one of your caves. Pramada-madana-līlāḥ, kandare-kandare. Racayati nava-yūnor, dvandvam asminn amandam. Are performed by the ever youthful divine couple in these caves. Amandam, you're intensely engaging in these pastimes. Racayati nava-yūnor, dvandvam amandam. Then iti kila kalanārthaṁ lagnakas tad-dvayor me. Thus you'll kila thus for sure kalanārthaṁ, for the purpose of seeing lagnakas, you will make sure that this happens. Tad-dvayor, of the divine little couple, may. Oh God! See, Sanskrit sometimes you can't do it in the same word order. You have to switch around the words. That's why there's the Anvaya system, which is the natural word order in your own language. Because see, something with Sanskrit is because the words are declined in a very particular way. You're able to mix them up and still make sense out of them. So there isn't like a very strict word order in Sanskrit, whereas in every other language, you have to have the words in a particular order. In Sanskrit, you could just jumble them all up. And because everything's declined so perfectly, it works out. So that's why it's difficult to explain it like that. But anyhow, so since you will guarantee lagnaka, you'll make sure for certainly that the seeing of these two tad-dvayor, of these two. For this reason, nija-nikaṭa-nivāsaṁ dehi Govardhanatam. Thus, since you facilitate the witnessing of their līlās, O Govardhan, please give me residence by your side. Iti kila kalanārthaṁ lagnakas tad-dvayor me. nija-nikaṭa-nivāsaṁ dehi Govardhana tvam. Yeah, when I looked up the word lagnaka, I saw this word facilitate. I guess that's why we used it. But in the commentaries and in the Bengali and Hindi the two Bengali translations and in the Hindi translation, they always use this word madhasta, which means that you will guarantee that it happens. All right. Let me just see. Okay. So let's go over this now a few more times, and just to really get it down, pronouncing it. Let's say it 3 times. Oh no, we'll do it line by line. Yeah, let's do it like that. Pramada-madana-līlāḥ kandare-kandare te. So think of the meaning of the words. Pramada-madana-līlāḥ, the delightful pastimes, kandare-kandare te, in each and every one of your caves. Think of that. Pramada-madana-līlāḥ kandare-kandare te. One more. Pramada-madana-līlāḥ kandare-kandare te. The ever fresh nava-yūnor dvandvam, divine couple, engage amandam intensely in these pastimes. Asminn, within these caves. So racayati nava-yūnor dvandvam asminn amandam. Racayati nava-yūnor dvandvam asminn amandam. One more time. Racayati nava-yūnor dvandvam asminn amandam. Am I sharing my screen? Yes, I am. Thank God. Okay. Thus, kila, for sure, kalanārthaṁ, for witnessing this, lagnakas, you will guarantee, you are a guarantor of witnessing the tad-dvayor, these divine couple. So, iti kila kalanārthaṁ lagnakas tad-dvayor me iti kila kalanārthaṁ lagnakas tad-dvayor me. One more time. Iti kila kalanārthaṁ lagnakas tad-dvayor me. nija-nikaṭa-nivāsaṁ dehi Govardhana-tvam. nija-nikaṭa-nivāsaṁ dehi Govardhan-tvam. So let's read Haripārṣada's translation one more time. Each and every cave of yours, kandare-kandare, the eternally youthful couple, the nava-yūnor dvandvam, they carry out. That's the word you use. Carry out. Racayati. Carry out excellently. I think amandam excellently. Actually, excellently intoxicating amorous madana pastimes, lila. Then, by giving me permanent residence near you, by giving me nija-nikaṭa-nivāsaṁ, you will thus stand guarantee, your lagnaka, that I will be able to witness these pastimes, that kalanārthaṁ, that kalana means to see, have darshan, and artha means for the purpose. So for the purpose of seeing these pastimes, you will stand guarantee. And witnessing who? Tad-dvayor, those two. Tad means those, dvayor means two, the divine couple. All right, so in each and every cave of yours, the eternally youthful couple carry out excellently intoxicating amorous pastimes. By giving me permanent residence near you, you will thus stand guarantee that I will be able to witness these pastimes. Now let's go over the commentary. So question by Govardhan. So Govardhan's now asking the devotee, the prayer just spoken by you in the previous verse is nice indeed. So reside here near me. So reside here near me for 2 or 3 days. Why do you ask for permanent residence? Then Śrīla Raghunātha dāsa Gosvāmī replies, the eternally couple Radha and Krishna are eternally carrying out pastimes in each and every cave of yours. These pastimes are excellent and intoxicatingly amorous. And so in order to witness these pastimes eternally, please give me residence. This is the mood of Śrī Raghunātha dāsa Gosvāmī. And this is a commentary which has been attributed to Baladeva Vijayabhushan, interestingly. This commentary that I have here is from a disciple of, grand disciple of Srinivasacharya. This one here, that one. Anyways, I need to learn this verse better, and this is my first go of ever explaining it, and I didn't actually prepare so much. Sorry, guys. But I think I'll get better at explaining this over time, this particular verse. The other verses, it'll be a lot more smooth because they're very easy. But it's just this one is a little bit rough. Now, let's watch my Gurudev explain. Oh, my God. Let me get rid of this. Block user on YouTube. Add to block list. Here. Sorry about that, guys. Now let's go watch this. My Gurudev explaining this, going through this verse. Yeah, I'll put up the words on the screen so you can repeat after him. One second. There. Okay. Can you see that? Is that too small? Yeah, I'll make this bigger. All right. Now my Gurudev is going to repeat and we can repeat after him.
Repeat it all. Kandare-kandare, racayati nava-yūnor, amandam, kalanārthaṁ, lagnakas tad-dvayor nija-nikaṭa-nivāsaṁ dehi Govardhan-tvam, nija-nikaṭa-nivāsaṁ dehi Govardhan-tvam, nija-nikaṭa-nivāsaṁ dehi Govardhan-tvam. Yatraiva Gangam.
And then he goes on to Anunaviradham. He goes on to the Govardhan Ashtakam by Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. I can find more recordings of this also because my Gurudev did it so many times. I'll try to find a recording where he actually explains it. That would be really nice, huh? All right. So let me go to this. Yeah. Sorry, today's class is a bit more choppy, but I will we'll go over this again and again, and then it will start to become more clear and yeah, easy to understand. Thank you so much for joining me. I feel like there's another thing that I wanted to go over. This keeps on happening. I need to prepare more, but yeah, I'll go. So in your own time now. I think it's a little bit too difficult because these verses are very long. It might be a little bit too difficult to memorize this completely by heart and then recite it to me. And so good if you can just try to understand the meanings of the Sanskrit words as much as you can. And you could even look and recite and send me a recording reciting the verse. And then over time, after reciting it more and more, then eventually, that's how I memorized actually all the different ashtakams, is just reciting them every day. Like every Kartik, I'd go through and recite all these ashtakams. And as I've mentioned many times before, there's this album by my cousin Manjari. If you go to manjaridasi.bandcamp.com, she goes through all these different ashtakams that you can sing every day, and they're very beautifully produced, and she sings them really nicely. So if you just hear these over and over again, and maybe you can make it a daily habit. If you every morning you could go through this Govardhan-vāsa-prārthanā-daśakam. Probably takes like 5 minutes to sing, and so if you just add it to your sadhan, maybe before you do your anik, or before you go to sleep at night, or just attach it to some other habit that will make it really easy to stick to it. If you you make a rule, I'm not going to go to sleep before I say this this prārthanā-daśakam, or I can't do my anik before, or another one is I'm not going to eat anything until I recite the Govardhan-vāsa-prārthanā-daśakam. If you just make some kind of habit like that, attach it to something that you already do every day, then that's what I find the easiest way to actually maintain some kind of routine, to attach it to something else I already do every day. And then automatically, maybe after a month, or maybe a little over a month, you'll start to automatically remember the words of the verses. And now that we're going through and trying to understand each and every word, then you'll know what you're singing. And so for now, you can just send me a recording of yourself reading it out. And if you are able to do it from memory, which is the best, then let me know, and maybe you can get an extra special prize at the end. All right. Oh, thank you, Raghava Pandit Prabhu. He just shared the link. So yeah, you can listen to that also. Just listen it to once every day, and you'll start to memorize it. All right, everybody. So thank you so much for your patience with me and tolerance. And I promise the next classes will not be like this one. I'll go live again. Let's look at the calendar. I'm just seeing what's coming up. Actually, I have it just here. Okay, so Gopastami is tomorrow. Cool. And then Uttana Ekadashi is on 4 days. Okay, so I will go live again in the day after tomorrow, and we'll go over verse 3. All right. Jai Shri Radhe. Oh, and if you haven't, the place where you can send me your recording, your voice recording of your recital is on WhatsApp. You'll find that the WhatsApp group in the description of this video. If you're too shy to share in the group, which you don't need to be shy, we're all learning in the group, and it's not no scary people in the group. But if you are feeling too shy, you'd rather just send it to me personally, then you're free to do that, and you'll find my number in that WhatsApp group. So just go to the description, and yeah, you can join like that. All right, Pradyumna Prabhu, it's 8 o'clock now, and I need to go for another program somewhere. So I'm sorry I can't sing another kirtan. But all right, Dandavat pranams, everybody. Hare Krishna. Jai Giriraj Maharaj ki jai, Jai Śrīla Gurudev ki jai, Jai Śrīla Raghunātha dāsa Gosvāmī par ki jai, Śrī Govardhana-vāsa-prārthanā-daśakam ki jai, Śrī Hari Nam Sankirtan ki jai, Śrī Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Go. Okay, Pradyumna, cool. Hari Go.